The economy. What grade would you give it? A year and a half into the pandemic, with 2022 right around the corner.
Especially in these times, we need to help each other.
Some will tell you they're making it through.
This year will be 35 years.
Others,
well, I just eat a little bit less expensive stuff.
they don't know where to start. This week, we're taking the pulse of where we are and look to the challenges ahead. This is The Race. Welcome to The Race. I'm Chris Stewart. About 40% of all the goods that are brought into our country come through the ports here in the Los Angeles area. But you take a look behind me and off into the distance, you see those ships. They are just sitting and waiting to get into the port. The pandemic is leading to major shipping delays, and there are concerns that many of the products on board those ships won't make it on land in time to become holiday gifts.
So those are my personal favorites for those two. And the Duck Duck Dance is all about moving and grooving.
Step into Mariam Al-Hamami's toy store.
I want them to be overwhelmed and excited.
As important as the purchase is the experience.
I just took in like 5,000 that I'm gonna price the next couple of days, just so you know. Every single person is gonna find something that triggers an emotion.
And while she loves the new and nostalgic toys and games on her shelves, they are products that need to make a profit.
40% of our sales are gonna come out of the next 10 weeks.
She usually starts ordering what she thinks will be hot holiday sellers over the summer.
And you'll just continue ordering all the way up through Christmas. And if you do it right, then you're pretty empty at the end of Christmas, which is what you wanna be. That's not happening this year. Everything has spiraled to the point where you just don't know what you're gonna get or if you're even gonna get anything. Oh yeah, so normally I would have Barbie all the way to like here.
It's a struggle felt across America. Toy stores trying to capitalize on a country shopping in person again, snagged by orders backed up for months.
We're getting 30% fill rates. So if I order 100 different products, I'm getting 30 of them. And are they gonna be the 30 that I needed for Christmas time? I don't even know that yet. But 70% is just out of stock.
Most of America's toys are made in China, but many of the orders that toy stores are waiting on may be much closer than that. They may be on board these cargo ships anchored outside the Port of Los Angeles. Typically, you wouldn't see so many sitting here, but supply chain issues are forcing these ships to wait 10 days until the port has room for them to come in.
I'm not sure anything can solve the problem now. I think we're too far in the midst of the mess.
One of the biggest challenges is when ships like these reach American ports, there aren't enough truck drivers to take the products to where they need to go.
I think that's what we're facing now is unprecedented.
UCLA professor Christopher Tang is hopeful that wait times will be back to normal once the holiday shopping season is over.
For the short term, I think that we can work it out. I think things will become much smoother after the holiday season. When the demand will be back to normal, because we cannot keep on stocking up forever.
What's the message to folks when it comes to shopping this year?
If you know what your children want, you need to buy it now. All right, loves, thank you for coming in. Y'all go have fun.
For as difficult as it's been to be in the toy business in the pandemic,
Oh, the dice are beautiful, look at them.
the number of holiday shoppers Mariam says she's already seeing in her store is showing the importance of a personal touch in finding the perfect gift.
Because in today's world where Amazon is, the #1 place to go to, it tells you that there's still a purpose for in-store shopping. Are you ready to check out?
Inflation is a major part of the challenges facing our economy right now. And while rising prices impact everyone, it is especially difficult for those on a fixed income. Alexa Liaco met a man who is helping those in need and teaching others to do the same.
Simple work for some is impossible work for others.
I used to do it up until I got so I couldn't. And I loved working in the yard. Kept it manicured really good and planted flowers.
A love that came out of necessity for Deborah Norwood.
I live on a small income below poverty level. Couldn't afford to pay somebody to mow it.
Now she doesn't have to.
Oh, I'm so glad you came.
Rodney Smith Jr. does all her yard work for free.
He comes and saves me the money. If he didn't, that'd be money for groceries or something else that I need.
And she's not the only one. Rodney runs a nonprofit out of Huntsville, Alabama called Raising Men and Women Lawn Care Service.
We mow free lawns for the elderly, disabled, single parents, and veterans. They need the help.
Help in a time of need is what Rodney is hoping to inspire across the nation. He shared these photos with us from his cross-country trips where he mowed people's lawns for free in every single state.
Especially in these times, we need to help each other and give back where we can.
The pandemic has him giving back more than ever.
I'll mow the lawn and then I'll drop groceries at their door.
Oh, I think he's wonderful. Now, I don't know why he's not married yet.
The joy and service he brings is helping families afford the necessities, especially as prices rise across the country.
Everything's gone up. It's awful.
It's hard for a lot of people.
Gas prices are the highest they've been since 2014. Prices for food and other supplies cost on average 5% more this year than last year. These increases force lifestyle changes for many Americans, especially those on fixed incomes.
Well, I just eat a little bit less expensive stuff. I mean, you can eat beans and potatoes and cornbread and survive.
So not having to pay for yard maintenance is a huge support.
There's a lot of things I go without, but I appreciate him doing that. Yeah. He does a great job.
And Rodney's also giving his support in a different way to teens that volunteer with him.
A lot of kids, especially locally, that come out and mow with me, a lot of them come from single-parent households. So when they can come out and mow, they kind of look up to me as like a big brother.
He was like that father I never had, like that father figure that I needed. He's still helping me learn life lessons. It's a lot I haven't learned yet, and I'm going to learn from him.
Brothers Requavius and Lamar Knight have mowed lawns with Rodney for years now.
It makes me feel like I'm really helping somebody.
Their mother, Leslie, signed her sons up. With every lawn mowed, she sees how hard work makes strong men.
It opened them up more as in being more social and actually them having the willingness to help others, to be that helping hand.
And for those they help, it's inspiring to see young kids caring for those in need, especially now.
That's what I think is important about what he does. They're learning that man is no island, and we do are supposed to care for each other.
There are many ways to make a difference. I've simply chosen a lawnmower to make a difference with, and I hope to encourage kids to do the same.
Because with a creative heart to help, burdens of all kinds can be carried a little easier.
Well, you take care, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.
All right, man.
For The Race,
All right.
I'm Alexa Liaco.
Buying a used car has never been so expensive. The unique link between used car prices and our nation's economic recovery when The Race continues.